So I don't think I actually showed y'all the studio space entirely. I just told y'all I had a studio. It's not done, but we're gonna show you, and I am sorry for the mess. So when you walk in, you're going to see all of this, which is where Studio B is now located. This is where, if you follow me on social media, I do some videos. All clean, all clean videos we do here. Yeah, we're gonna start doing the That's BS podcast here. So this is the editing room. It's literally right next to that podcast space. But I wanted to kind of show you a little bit. We got two desks here that we can use for just editing, doing some work out of here, whatever it is. I know, it's dirty. I ate and I am gonna be working some more. Do y'all remember that scene from Elf where he calls his dad about the furnace? I think it was the furnace. But he calls his dad about the furnace and he's like, it's this thing and it's this monster, and that right there. That's that. So honestly, because of that, I don't think we're gonna do a lot of recording in here. But yeah, so like I was telling you, door literally right here. We come out of this door and we're back in this space right here. And then we move over here and now, sorry, Mr. Tree, we have the studio set up. So I have this set up right now like this because, I'm gonna get closer, because I did some headshots for Alejandra yesterday, and those I'm excited for y'all to see. If you're seeing this much later in the future, you can go to my Instagram. It's all there. But yeah, so that comes by a recommendation from Eli. So Eli, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for believing in me and getting us connected. It was great. So yeah, have this all set up the way it is right now for that. But I mean, we can do pretty much anything and everything here. Business headshots, regular studio work. Yeah, so this is the space right here. And we also have a mirror. So if you're doing your pictures here, you can look at yourself in the mirror and be like, oh my God, I'm not doing the right pose. We got you. Yeah, we thought about that too. All right, let's go to the utility closet. So again, sorry for the mess. And I actually have to do a lot of cleaning in here because, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So we got all kinds of paper here. We have this. Again, this is a work in progress, okay, people? So we have this rack here, have some, clothes here because videos, motivational videos. Our goal is to kind of remove this and build like a changing room here. Yeah, so that way, change here, go through the door here, into the, photo spot studio thing. So yeah, this is essentially the utility closet. Again, got to do a lot of cleaning, but this is it. So yeah, I mean, this is the studio. And I get it. I mean, some people would probably say like, man, Brian, there's just work to be done. And I get it. It's not perfect, but I'll be honest with you, I love it. And so here's the other thing is that like, so many people are concerned about whether or not they're going to make it, right? Like, what if I fail at this thing that I'm gonna do? Can I just be honest with you? Like, the real failure is not trying at all, okay? If you go out and you do this thing and whatever it is, but you at least try, then you did it. And that's the thing to be proud about, is that you had the courage to try. So whatever that is, whatever that looks like today, whatever you're wanting to do, why not do it? All right, and I understand there's probably some financial factor into it. I get that. There's some things on why you can't do exactly that thing that you're thinking, but you can take the first step to get there. What is that? What does that look like? Are you doing it? So think about that. Because I'll be honest with you, I think one of the major issues that we have is that we're so focused on what bad things could happen and not thinking about what good things can come out of doing that thing. And I get it. The fear of the future is real. The fear of failure is real. But again, if we could just change our perspective to, if I don't do it at all, then that's failure. But if I at least try, it could end up being the best decision that you ever make. So whether it's getting into photography, videography, or becoming a musician, or taking a career change, whatever it is, I want to encourage you to just try. Get out there and try. You don't want to get to the end of your life and being like, man, I wonder if I had done this, if I had done what I wanted to do, if I had just had the courage to do it, how would my life look like right now? I'd rather get to the end and be like, I did it, right? Like, even if I didn't make it, I tried it. And I think that's one of the best responses to have at the end of your life. Like, you know, I have a certain amount of time. What am I going to do with that time? Because the most successful people in the world literally have the same 24 hours that I do. They have the same 24 hours that you do. So what are we going to do with those 24 hours that we have? See, because on your tombstone, when you get to the end of your life, you're going to have a birth date and you're going to have the death date, right? And in between that, you have a little dash. Now, the dash represents everything you did in between those two numbers, right? Now, the question is, for you, what does that look like? What is the significance of that dash in your life? And you get to choose that. No one else does. You get to choose that. So I'm choosing for me what I want that dash to look like. Sure, I don't get things right all the time. I mess up so many times, but I'm doing my best to learn. I'm doing my best to grow, to get better, and to understand people on a deeper level, and to be a better person overall, because I want that dash to mean something, to carry beyond the death date. So what does that look like for you? I hope it's doing everything you wanted to do and then some, and then leaving a lasting legacy for the people after you that can come back and say, man, that guy, I remember him. So yeah, I know this video went like super sideways, from showing you the whole space to then being like super serious. So my goal for you by the end of this video is that if you woke up this morning and you're like, man, it's just another day for me, that you would kind of change your perspective and get on the road to doing the thing. And if you have already started doing the thing, I'm proud of you. I'm really, really proud of you. And for everyone who's watching, know that I'm rooting for you, like truly and genuinely rooting for you. And I may not know you personally, but please know that I am. And if you want to comment below and tell me what you're in, man, I'd love to connect with you and just, you know, have a good conversation. Or you can go to Instagram, go to the DMs, let me know, hey man, you know, saw your video and this is what I do. I would love to just be able to chat it up with you and keep cheering you on, because we're all trying to make it. So don't feel like you're alone, though sometimes it does feel that way. But I just want to say you're not alone. I'm rooting for you and I'm proud of you. So let's keep getting it. Come on.